Hello everyone, before I get into the week 2 agenda, there is something that I want to ask you guys' opinion. So when I was designing this course, I was thinking about having like a one-on-one student meetings, but trying to schedule that meetings with 20 plus students and also other classes that I have. I feel like it is going to be very challenging, not just on me, on students as well. So I was thinking, what if we have like an hour-long stream session on YouTube where I'll go over each one of you's proposals or projects, and then I'll make some comments and you guys will be joining, and also I'll be grading the participation through the you guys' participation through the live chat function that YouTube has. So I feel like that'll be more accessible to everyone. And as for the time-wise, I'm thinking like maybe 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. So I'm sure that there are going to be a few of you who won't be able to joining us during that time, but I don't know. I mean, what is your opinion? I do believe that in some point during the semester I will have to have at least one-on-one session with each one of you, but still I don't think having it weekly is productive. And I don't think we need that at this moment. So yeah, so leave your I'd really appreciate if you can leave your opinion on the comment section, whether you prefer the one-on-ones or Zoom meeting sessions where I make like a time blocks and then people can sign up for that time block and then we're gonna meet as a group, or you prefer one-on-one meetings for 20 minutes, because group session will go for like at least 40 to 40 minutes, and one-on-one it will only take you about 20 minutes of your time, or having like a streaming session where you have to participate through the live chat. I feel like the last option would be, I've never tried it before, so I'm not too sure how I'm going to pull that off, but just leave your opinion on it. And then also I want to know the times that, you know, if 9 p.m. say like Wednesday would be good for you, just let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that you guys had a wonderful weekend, and this is just a quick video of going over the second week's agenda. So first thing first, let's go to the announcements and make sure to sign these two forms and just read thoroughly this form right here, a guideline for a safe return to campus, or we can take a look at this video just to kind of like, I will go over important things and things like that. So make sure you either print it and then sign it and take a picture, or scan it and then email it to me, or you can just digitally sign it if you know how to. So either way, just get it signed, take a picture, or get a signed photo of your forms and then email both of the forms. Email it to me by February 4th, which is going to be the Thursday. This Thursday. So this is just a form for the guideline for a safe return and then COVID-19 waiver. So even if students are only taking online classes, every students are required to sign this form by the school. So make sure you to do that. And then next thing we're gonna be looking at is we are gonna get started with the first project actually. So the first week I was kind of worried about some people dropping out, some people adding in later on, so I didn't assign you guys that much of a stuff. But I hope that you guys enjoyed the lecture on the shots and angles. I thought that the videos that I included was just phenomenal. It was just very, very entertaining, at the same time very informative to, you know, videos. So I think that was a... Alright, so this project is called self-portrait, so meaning that you are gonna be making a work about yourself. So I understand that you guys did a MySpace project with Parker last semester. This project is going to be somewhat similar to that, but the focus is solely on yourself, expressing who you are and what you're about. So try to focus on things that describe you the best. So, you know, for instance, if I were to make this project, I could start with like a leaning tower of glasses on my desk because I drink a lot of water and coffee, and I'm kind of a person who doesn't, you know, I don't know what it is, but it's just like, I'm so lazy to put those glasses back and wash them. So I just collect them like 10 or 15, and then I just use the, not the 10 and 15 is exaggerating, but still, you get the idea. So, and also I could have like things that is on my desk. For instance, I have a lot of screws because I use them for creating a lot of my work. I do a lot of electrical sculptures, so I have like a different types of screws all over my desk. And so that tells me about, I like to make things and like to fix things as well. And small things like this, things that you can really describe who you are. And just by itself, it's not going to be enough to tell your viewers who you are. But if you put it in a sequence, one after one after, for instance, I wanna tell my viewers that I am a sculptor. What do? I can start with the screws, or I could start with the cups and the coffee stains as well, because artists are busy and coffee to stay awake. So start with the coffee, meaning that I'm busy and I'm unorganized time to time because I'm busy. That is just double down on me being busy. But I could start with like a really messy desk with a screw, like a tight shot, like a close-up shot of my screw trays, and another shot of my tools, my chisels and things like that, another shot of my sketchbook, and another shot of my unfinished sculpture lying on the side of the desk. So these small things in sequence, when you put those scenes in a sequence, it suddenly becomes sufficient to things to say the things that you want to say without saying a word. So this is what this project is going to be about. I want to learn who you are, but I don't want you to just tell me. I want you to tell me subtly by using the motion picture, which of not yourself, of things that describe who you are the best. So you can start looking around your room. Room is the place that we, especially with the COVID, is the place that we spend a lot of our times. So start there. But if you have something else that you must include, you can also do that. And yeah, so. Well, oh shoot, I told you guys that this was going to be a short video, but I'm not seeing that happening, so I apologize. Well, anyway, so just read it. My writing is not the greatest, but you will be able to understand it. If you have any question, just let me know. And so for this project, you will only use static shots. Static shots meaning that the camera is not going to be moving. The camera is going to be must be locked to a tripod, or like leaned against to like whichever you want to do as a prop, and then placed in a fixed position, facing a fixed direction as well. So there's no rotation, no movement, or no anything like that. So, and also please no handheld shots. I mean, if you're using like an expensive camera gear and has like an image stabilization option to it, yes, you might be able to get away with it, but still, handheld and fixed and static shot is totally different. So, unless you have like a superhuman power of steady hands, go ahead with the no handheld shots. But if you're using like a smartphone, it does not come with the greatest video stabilization mechanics to it. So I will see all this handshakes and everything, and then also the focus will try to jump as you shake, so it's just gonna get messy. So we don't want to do that. We want to make a professional video. So get a tripod, and if you're using a smartphone, get a smartphone mount. They are not expensive, so make sure, and those are really useful. I mean, even after this class, you'll use it for travel or anything that you're gonna be doing. So I looked at the weekly assignment one, and I saw that a lot of you wanted to be like a graphic designers. Well, if you become graphic designers, half the time you'll be taking a lot of pictures as well, so you can use it for that as well. So just get one of those. Think about it as like a small investment. You can get them for like $30, combined. So think of it as a small investment in your future. So make sure you do that. And then this project, like I mentioned, this project will be done in stages. So stage 1 is going to be pre-production. So let's take a look at that. Oh, let's talk about the grading as well. So this project weighs 20% of your total grade, and it consists of 3 stages. Actually, there's 4 stages, but I'm gonna fix that right away. So hold on, let me fix it. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just fixed that. So it's going to be consist of 4 stages: pre-production, collecting video footage, post-production, and audio editing, which will weigh 25% each. So each stage you'll have a different grade. So if you do like amazing pre-production and then you just, you know, do a really bad job, you know, shooting video, you are gonna get, you know, a lower grade for that. So think about that. So take the you can't just bring like amazing video and not follow this stage. That is not going to be that is not going to work. So make sure that this is subject to change actually. So by the time, you know, you're watching this video, this might get changed. So make sure to check it again. And the final product will be graded on how well it's put together, craftsmanship, demonstration of their understanding of each stages of production, pre-production, shooting, video editing, and audio editing, and how well the video communicates its creative concept and subject with viewers, and how much effort has been put. So this kind of an important thing. So I'm not expecting you to start creating like a studio quality videos. Of course not. But some people are just born with it. I don't know what it is. So there are going to be a difference of, you know, learning curve. So if you, but I'll be able to tell how much effort each student put on whenever I see like a, you know, the final product. So just because your video doesn't look as good as someone else's, you know, don't, you know, think that you're not gonna get a good grade. If you prove that you put much effort into it, I will be grading heavily on that. So make sure to remember that. And let's take a look at the stage 1, which is pre-production. So this is the first stage of the 4 stages of video production. There are more stages obviously, but I just broke it down to 4 stages. So first thing first is going to be writing. So every video, whether it's film, commercial, interview, or viral YouTube video, you must have a good writing. Otherwise, it's just gonna get so unorganized. So write a short project proposal. It does so. Like I mentioned, this is not an English class, so I'm not going to be looking at your writing skills, your sentence structures, all that. You know, I'm not even qualified to do that. So just write a short proposal. It can be really like, you know, this and that. I like this because I like that, because I'm going to use this to, you know, describe that. So it doesn't have to be fancy writing. As long as I get the point, I get across, that is totally fine. And try as descriptive as possible on everything while you choose the shot, camera angle, subject, pace, duration, transitions, and etc. So, and what kind of emotion you want to evoke through that scene. So try to capture as much detail as possible. And remember, this is just the brainstorming stage where you need to jotting down as many materials as possible and ideas as possible. So just go crazy. And then you can just kind of like, you know, crossing out things that you think is like, oh, this is not necessary, or that's like unrelated, or that is too crazy. So just start do a little bit of a brainstorming of your own, and think about how you can defend every decision you make throughout the entire production. So I will be asking a lot of questions on why you did this and that, and no shot should be included without giving a close investigation on its composition, importance, and impact on the overall scene. So for instance, you took a video of like a cup, and you use like a close-up shot with like a camera angle from eye level, and then you edit it in a way it has a lot of you use a lot of cooler temperature. if you do that, I'm gonna be asking why you chose the close-up shot and why the angle and why is it so cool? What kind of emotion are you trying to evoke through that? So try to make conscious decisions. We are so used to just point and shoot with our smartphones, so we kind of do this like subconsciously. But if you do that, I mean, yes, you might be able to get a good one, but I want you to, for this sake of project, I want you to make each decision conscious. Think about why you're doing that and this and that. So, and the second part of the assignment is going to be creating a storyboard. So let's take a look at this. So use this template. So this template does not look like what the professionals use. It just have a lot of more details, but this is designed in a way that really forces you to think about why you're choosing a particular shot size or camera angle, etc. So it is broken up to 6 for now, but I want you to either print it, or if you can draw it digitally or scan it and you can just drop it down here, that is totally fine. But if you're just gonna sketch it on the piece of paper, I suggest that you just print it and then sketch on the paper, and then write like a shot size. So it's a ECU, it's an extreme close-up. Well, actually this is not an ECU, it's just a CU, but still, camera angle is ground level and shot framing is a single shot. So scene description or close-up still shot to evoke unfamiliarity of a cup of coffee sitting, I'm talking about the emotion. A cup of coffee sitting on a coaster along with a half-eaten breakfast in the background, out of focus, because I want this to be the subject and the focal point, and it is shot with ground level angle to imply its importance. So I'm defending my choice of the ground level camera angle here. So also you need to talk about the purpose of beginning of the video, including my room throughout the objects around. So this is working as a establishing shot a little bit, but I'm not using like a wide angle to establish everything right away. I want to reveal it one by one, so that is what I'm doing. And duration is going to be 5 seconds. I think 5 seconds is really long, but 5 seconds, 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 seconds is a little bit too long, but in the first, I want this to go a little bit slower. I want I want the transition pace to be slow, and then as I go to the next scenes, it might get a little faster, or I'm gonna divide it up the scene and then include it with the different shots. And the mood and emotion that I want to evoke is calm, curious, unfamiliar, and stuff like that. So just use this template, and then I think I said that you're going to be creating how many? 12 to 15, I think. Let's see. 12 to 20. So you might need to print this twice, or what is it? 4 times. So however you want it, you can just print it. But if you're going to do like a splitting scenes, meaning that you're shooting a one scene but you want to incorporate different shots, just use the scene, for instance, to enable editing. Related me to it. Well, anyway, just do like a 2-1 and 2-2, meaning that it's going to be the split scenes with different shots. So make sure to do that. And then after that, so I want you to create 2 separate ones. So you are going to be telling the same story, but you're going to tell it differently twice. So think about how you can have different approach to convey the same subject. So that is another important part of it. And then this is just the description of the storyboard. So take a look at this. And then the final part of the assignment is going to be the project proposal. So in here, you are going to have to download and install OBS to kind of film your presentation. I'm not sure one of the Windows computer have like a present and record function to it, but I doubt it. So OBS is very useful software these days, especially for like streamers and self-content creators and things like that. So it is good to have a knowledge on this. So you have a little tutorial, and also there's like a brief introduction on the first project and how you not the first project, but brief introduction on how you can shoot the presentation with using like a PowerPoint and things like that. So take a look at this video. Okay, I need grading. So that is it for the no, not that is it. So this is for the second week assignment. And then this is a lot of assignments, so I'm not assigning any additional weekly assignment this week because this is pretty much 3 things that you need to do this week. So there is going to be no weekly assignment for the second week, but the second week weekly assignment actually is going to be signing these form and emailing to me. So that shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes. So that is it, and I just want you guys to fully dedicate your time thinking about how you're gonna approach the first project and getting started with the pre-production. So, all right, if you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. So, all right, I'll see you guys on the next video.